But one other fight that happened on the UFC 272, because like I said, I can go on for hours about this, man. Whether we're talking about Rafael dos Anjos, any of these other guys, but I did, or even Kevin Holland, he looked good as well. But the other guy that I had to talk about because he is one of our NFL guys and he is a part of my draft class, Greg Hardy. Greg Hardy, yeah, man, he had another rough go at it. This has become the trend for him. He was fighting, what's his name? Sergey Spivak, I believe that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, that got bad in a hurry. Yeah, seeing seeing Sergey come out there, touch him up with no issues, hip toss him in terms of the head and arm throw, and literally just maul on Greg Hardy. I mean, to the point, like I said, the fight was stopped first round via punches, and Greg was definitely out of it. You see when Greg got up, he definitely did not know where he was at. He was dazed. He gets up like he's about to fight somebody. He's scared. Like, it was nuts, man. But I think for Greg, man, that might be his last fight in the UFC, dude. I know that was the last fight on his contract. I just don't see a scenario where they bring him back because now that they're putting him in there with better competition, he's getting starched, bro. He's getting killed in like a round or 2 rounds tops now, and you're just seeing the lack of development. And he was a massive guy. He barely came in at the limit. And it's like, man, you can't barely come in at the limit and then get slammed like no issue and punched on. Like, it's just not a good look at all, man. Not a good look at all, bro.
How do the contracts work? Because could he sign like a 3-fight one and you have it spread out a little bit more? Because I could see if you give him like 6 months break, then all of a sudden, or I don't know what a significant break is, but then maybe someone could be interested.
But that's how they already do these deals with him. He was already on one of those 4-fight contracts where he's fighting on main cards. Most guys like Greg Hardy are fighting on undercards. They don't get main card pay-per-views. His last 3 fights have been on pay-per-view, bro. Main card. That's different. That's big time different, and it's solely because of his name. So it's like, man, you're spacing these fights out. He has full training camps. He has times to go work on his craft. But the difference is he's a guy that's been doing this for a couple of years, whereas most of these guys have been doing this for a lot longer time. Think of it like if an NBA player was like, you know what, I'm going to train for, off season and I'm going to go play in the NFL. It's like, bro, it's different over here. Like, you might want to go to college. It's a little different over here. And then they come in here and they struggle. They see it. Oh, this is not what we thought it was. That's kind of how it is with Greg when you're watching him in the UFC. It's like versus lower level competition, sure, Greg looks great, but versus the elite tier, it's like, no, he's going to struggle, and that's continued to show up with him, man. So, yeah, with that being said, man, I don't see him coming back. It's that time of year, baby. It's March, and us Irish folk out here, we're always trying to get lucky, baby. You know how we do. So it hit me the other day. I'm in here, rub-a-dub-dub, scrubbing in the tub, have my ultra premium collection, that 2-in-1 conditioner for the hair, the body wash, the lawnmower 4.0. Did I tell you about the way that it's waterproof, Deke? The waterproof one, with the light on it. So I'm in there and I'm getting all groomed up, feeling nice and neat, smelling immaculate. I get out, I hit the nose trimmer as well. Can't have any of those weed whackers in the nose, you know what I'm saying? Get up out of there. And I FaceTime wifey, because you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, Deke, I'm feeling good over here. I was feeling good. So I was like, man, it might be that time. I'm like, hey, babe, what's up? She gave me that look. I said, whoa. And then the phone cut off. I didn't get lucky that day. But I felt like I was about to get lucky that day because of Manscaped, baby. So with that being said, don't mess around, baby. Do not mess around. Make sure you go to manscaped.com. And as we always say, if we're going to talk about it, we got to have action for you. Use the promo code MOST. Get that 20% off on all your purchases plus free shipping worldwide. So that way you too can get lucky like yours truly. And smell good. And I can assure you on this, when you are finished taking care of yourself, glamoring it on up and hitting it with that lawnmower 4.0, your delicate twins will certainly thank you, baby. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.